Hey everybody, want to talk to you guys about something that I dug up on the web today while I was searching, and I looked it up, tried to see if it was legit, and I found out that it was legit. A zombie apocalypse contingency plan. Now, the U.S. government, in a certain time period, it wouldn't state, for fear of the president at the time would get criticized for unstating it. But at a certain time period in the last 20 years, there was a zombie contingency plan that was made. A $1 billion research and establishing law contingency plan that would go into effect only if a zombie apocalypse or a biological undead apocalypse were to happen. One of the key things that I found that was pretty interesting was that all stores, all retail stores, all markets, all bars, all gun shops, all manufacturing factories of weapons and equipment have to give their doors open to the public and their merchandise for free to the public if a zombie apocalypse happens. But there is a contingency that has to be done for this to happen. The president, the vice president, or the Speaker of the House, or any other high representative of the government in a state or a county has to go either on the radio, television, the internet, or other ways of communication to let store leaders like managers and CEOs know that this is legal and legit. So basically what I got the scenario from was, what in my mind I see is, you're in Walmart, you're shopping around. All of a sudden on the PA system, you hear the president's voice. And he says, there's a zombie apocalypse coming. All citizens have the right to take whatever steps necessary to secure their safety of them and their family and others' well-being. Please go to this located area. They have to make sure that all military bases are safe to go on. So that basically means I can go into the hunting department and grab myself a shotgun and a .22 rifle and as much ammunition that I can possibly grab, a machete and whatever else I might think I need to get safe. And I go outside and I see zombies walking around. I can shoot them. Now, a part of the also contingency plan, what I found was that if an infected is seen, the infected must be killed when the signs grow worse. So for instance, if somebody's bitten, you can't kill them immediately because they don't know how long it would take to be the infection to come in place. Why this is giving them the chance of, what they state in the article, is the chance to potentially be cured. Obvious signs would be aggression, lesions, parts of the body just dying, bleeding, and ultimately, if the person does turn into a zombie, they have to be killed. However, what I found was interesting was certain players would not get the same treatment. For instance, criminals, at the first sign of infection, these are criminals in a prison, at the first sign of an infection, it would be up to the discretion of the establishment in charge. Now, there was a guide of the zombie apocalypse that states the best way to survive. And in the guide there was the Virginia scenario. You're in Richmond or the Tri-City area, and you're in a Walmart, a Kmart, someplace that has guns like shotguns, and you hear over the PA that there's a zombie apocalypse. It states to grab at least one shotgun and one .22 rifle, a flare gun if you can find one, as much ammunition for the flare gun and for the shotguns as you can grab, backpacks, warm, rainproof clothing, a machete, knives, possibly a scope or binoculars. If you can, and you can fit it, grab airsoft guns and paintball guns. Why do they say that? Is for distraction purposes, maybe. Or the ability to mark if need be. Grab as much food as you can. If there are zombies in the parking lot, try to get to your car as safely as you can. But first, observe the zombies. Observe if they are the typical slow-walking zombies that you can literally walk past, and if you just don't startle them, then you can walk past them. But if they're the running kind of zombies, get as many other people with you to try to get to cars, a bus, an SUV, or an armored car, if anything exists at the time there. And it also states to go to your local gun shop, grab heavier firepower, and grab as much ammunition as you can. Grab stab-proof equipment. Why? Because teeth won't be able to go through it. So if you can get stab-proof equipment and make sure, find a way to fashion it to your arms, shoulders, and neck, and your head, you'll be protected. Then it says to try to find a way to get to the nearest military base as safely as possible. It says not to drive over the speed limit because you may get hit by cars that are driving over the speed limit. Go to the nearest military base that is possibly there. Make sure that the military base itself is not infected. If it is, leave. And go to the nearest military base after that. Do not go to police stations. Police stations have local jails. Local jails may have infected. It actually states don't follow advice or scenarios from Resident Evil, because we all know how those games work out. And it says that when you find safe climate, when you find, didn't say safe climate, I was thinking about the last step after that. When you find, let me see how much time I have first off. I'm going to have to put this into a second video.